Hello there.
Well, hello, beautiful.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Fandom Fights. We are here for a debut teams match. 4 brand new people from the community decided to come in and play some Fandom Fights. Nick, tell me about them.
They're not new.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. There's one team that's very exciting called Them Damn Enchiladas. John Marr making his Fandom debut. Teams. Anthony Tisdall. Not quite mediocre talent level team name, but they can't all be. But still, Them Damn Enchiladas going up against the old Kingsman Rogue Nation like mix-up. They had their own mix-up tournament, and this is one of the teams that came out of that. We got David Garcia, former teams champion David Garcia, former 2-time teams champion, teaming up with Alex Martinez. They've both claimed they're taking it easy this year. They're laying back, being chill. Let's see.
Yeah, I love this. I mean, like, David and Alex, I think if David was going to leave Wookiee Mistake, this is like the perfect team. I think that they work really well together, and I'm hoping they'll have a nice like chemistry there. And then I haven't seen John play Fandom, but obviously we've seen John play. He knows movie trivia. Anthony got a perfect round last year. Anthony is an underrated Fandom Fights player. So I love this. I'm very excited about this one. Let's get into it, starting with the promos.
Naturally very excited about this team. One of the things that made David and I a success as Wookiee Mistake was that we were friends, and I think Alex is part of that friendship. We're teaming up in Melee coming up, and even if not trying, these two are blessed with talent and ability. I don't think they have anything to worry about.
Hey, wise boy.
Seaweed brain.
Let's play.
Eat that horse, boys.
I'm also a Percy Jackson fan, to be clear, but that is neither here nor there. I'm honestly just here for moral support because these guys are way better at talking than me. So I'm just going to let them do it right now.
Well, I was nervous about coming into Fandom because this is all just stuff I don't know. So not that I'm getting my excuses ready. I would never, ever do that. But I asked Jake, the godfather of trivia, can you pair me with somebody who just is so confident and will go out there, and if I'm not feeling confident, he could take over me. He's like, I got the perfect guy for you. And he was wrong because it's Anthony.
Yeah, you got that completely wrong. I haven't been confident about a single match of my career, and I'm not really confident right now. I know I got a perfect round last year, but guess what? That was last year, and luck is luck. But I'm happy to be paired up with John. I miss Melissa. She's taking time off, and perfectly great. Sometimes you need a little bit of a break, but we're here. He's going to probably make someone feel uncomfortable at some point throughout this match, and I'm just going to sit here and enjoy the show.
Nick, I'm a fan of the Moxie. Your thoughts?
Moxie is the name of a drink, I believe, from Canada, Tim.
Nice. I don't fuck with the Canadians, but, whatever. Let's get into round number 1. How's it going to work?
Round number 1 is going to work like this. There's going to be 10 questions in the realm of Fandom Fights. Each player is going to have 15 seconds to write down their answer. At the end of 15 seconds, we will say pens down, at which point the players will reveal their answer and say it aloud. Each correct answer is worth 1 point apiece, and should any individual player get all 10 questions correct in round number 1, they would receive a bonus question. Each team will have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Teams, any questions as we get into round number 1?
You.
Great. Your first question will come in the category of Star Trek. Who assigned Kirk the position of first officer, which eventually makes him acting captain after Spock is emotionally compromised in Star Trek 09?
I tried to get out of hosting this match, but the person we asked to co-host with you can't talk. It's pretty rough. It was Ellie, for the record, and she wasn't having it.
She's been saying some stuff.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, she's been talking, but nothing's coming out. 3, 2, no words.
Know about that.
Depends on. She also can't read, so there's that. We're gonna start with Anthony.
I think I heard this wrong. Pike.
Let's go to David.
Captain Pike.
I'll go to John
Holy shit, Pike.
and Alex.
Captain Pike.
Captain Pike is correct. So 2-2. Your next question is going to come in the category of epic adventures. Which Indiana Jones film features a device called the Antikythera? I just watched all of these movies within the last week, so I literally said to Maggie, I can't wait to see the first idiot who has to say this word. Let it be known it was me.
Was indeed.
I still didn't do that great, but 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're gonna go to David.
I have no idea what you say. That's Dial of Destiny.
Let's go to John.
I also said Dial of Destiny.
Alex
I also said Dial of Destiny.
and Anthony.
I think it is the Dial of Destiny.
It is the Dial of Destiny. So, Nick, what's next?
Your next question comes in the category of James Bond.
Oh.
What organization does Nomi work for when we first meet her in No Time to Die?
Also, I just lied. I only watched Dial of Destiny, but
I saw that one on a plane.
Maggie had not seen it, so we decided we watched it over the course of 2 evenings because it's long. And
So you ruined 2 of your evenings.
I liked it more on second watch, but it's still not great. 5, 4, 3-star movie. 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to John.
The CIA.
Let's go to Alex.
CIA.
Let's go to Anthony
CIA.
and David.
Is it C007? MI6?
MI6.
Hey.
Cabin 66 takes the 1-point lead. Your next question is going to come to you in the category of the Wizarding World. What spell in the Wizarding World creates a light on the end of one's wand? Excuse me.
I have a lot of wands over here.
You and your wands, you have as many wands as I have movies.
Sorry.
I'm just making up a word.
7?
that
Yes.
probably is right.
5.
Think that,
3.
might add
I
up.
can't believe you bought more. 1. Pens down. Let's go to Alex.
Is it Lumos?
Let's go to Anthony
Lumos.
and David
Lumos.
and John.
I was very close. I put Lumio.
Oh, that's damn close.
Lumos is correct. So 7-5. What is next, Nick?
Next question comes in the category of YA. In Twilight New Moon, what country do the Volturi reside in?
We could talk about countries, but I feel like that would upset you.
Sure would. Sherwood.
Why don't we talk more about
Sherwood. Caddyshack. Bushwood. Caddyshack.
5?
What?
1. Pens down. Let's go to Anthony.
Italy.
We'll go to David.
Italy.
John
This is awesome. Russia.
and Alex.
Italy.
Italy is correct. 9-6. Your next question is in the category of horror icons. In how many Halloween films does Scout Taylor Compton appear as Laurie Strode? This is one of those, how many Halloween films does Scout
is.
Taylor Compton
Yeah,
appear as
I
Laurie
love
Strode?
those kinds. Those are my favorite.
Yeah, those are
Especially
good.
when it's just you basically giving everyone a free.
Exactly. I always try to do it on one that's like very guessable, like guess a number, but or guess an actor or something like that. 5,
Most of
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to David.
I don't know who that is, so I guess it's the other one too.
Let's go to John.
It's great that his guesses work out too.
Yeah, really.
Alex.
I hate him too.
And Anthony.
2.
2 is correct. So I have 11 to 8. Is that what you have, Nick?
That's what I have, Tim.
All right, what's next?
Next question comes in the category of Disney animation. Kiss the Girl and Part of Your World are songs in what Disney animated film?
Do you prefer live action or animation when it comes to the movies you watch?
Any and all?
Any and all.
I guess I would say live action.
Would you say that you have a fandom for live action films?
Nope.
Me either. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. DreamWorks live action. Saving Private Ryan. Now in fandom. Let's go to John.
The Little Mermaid.
Let's go to Alex.
The Little Mermaid.
And Anthony.
The Little Mermaid.
Stop it. And David.
The Little Mermaid.
The Little Mermaid is correct. Your next
Well played,
question
everyone.
is going to come in the category of Worlds of DC. Which member of the Justice League has the real name Victor Stone? What?
You're easily annoyed.
He's the girl. What? Why? Because of their inflections?
It's the girl.
Kiss the girl?
The girl.
Kiss the girl. 5, 4,
That one sounds a little sketchy.
2,
It's dust.
1. Down. Let's go to Alex.
Cyborg.
We'll go to Anthony
Cyborg.
and David
Cyborg.
and John.
Cyborg.
Cyborg is correct. And Nick, I think I fucked up my tallies. What is the score?
I have 15 to 12, Tim.
Okay, that is what I have as well. All right, what is next?
Your penultimate question comes in the category of criminal underworld. Who plays Roman Pierce in the Fast Saga?
Your thoughts on sagas?
This one's pretty good.
The whole thing. You're saying, yeah, like the
Yeah,
whole
all of
saga,
it.
yeah.
There's nothing. That's not funny.
What'd you say?
She made an
something
inappropriate joke
awesome. 5,
involving nuts.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Galak. Let's go to Anthony.
Tyrese.
Let's go to David.
I said Dwayne Johnson.
Let's go to John
Yeah, I know Anthony's right. I'm way off, so I don't know.
and Alex.
Earn that paycheck, Tyrese.
Yup.
Does he go by just Tyrese?
I think.
Yeah.
His modeling career, he was Tyrese.
Like his
Then
rap
yeah.
career, his modeling career.
Then yeah.
I believe you. I've
Yeah.
just never heard that, so I just wanted to be clear.
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay, so then we are giving him the giving him the point. Okay, so with that, then it is 16 to 13.
Correct.
Okay, so we are going to get into your final question of the round. It's in the category of the MCU. Who pushes Ajax to a pack of deviants, killing her in Eternals? I like this movie.
Compared to everything it is surrounded by, it's fine, I suppose.
I mean, Shang-Chi came right before it, so
But like everything. It's
I got you. But
the whole pizza.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to David.
Icarus.
We'll go to John
Icarus.
and Alex
Icarus?
and Anthony.
Icarus.
Icarus is correct. So 15 to no. Yeah, 15 to 13, Nick?
18 to 15, Tim.
Holy shit. 8 to 15. One match in, and I'm just losing it. Okay, so yeah, Cabin 66 is in the lead. 18 points to 15 points. Round number 2, we're going to get into it. Nick, how's it going to work?
Round number 2 is going to work like this. It is the wheel round. We have a wheel with 8 fandom categories on it, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Each team will get a spin at the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they keep it. If not, they can choose to spin again. But they will be forced to keep what they spin the second time. You'll get 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece, unless you like to check down multiple choice, in which case it'll only be worth 1, and be on the lookout as stealing is available in round number 2. Tim, what is this?
Oh, this is the wheel.
That's not what. Can you change the thing?
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Yeah, and I'll leave it in and everything.
Oh,
All right,
so
we're
much better.
back. Here's the wheel, and it's brought to you by Voodoo, the streamer of Fandom Fights. So your categories on the wheel today are Criminal Underworld, YA, Horror Icons, James Bond, Epic Adventures, American Spies, Disney Animation, and Marvel. Cabin 66, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer to those damn enchiladas?
Defer, right?
Defer? I think
You
with
wanna
this
just
wheel,
You want to go for it?
I think with this wheel, we better try and land on the one we want and just, right? What?
Yeah, the one we want.
The one we
thoughts?
want. Joe?
Spin first.
Great, love it.
Sure.
What are you doing?
Spinning first,
spinning
please.
Okay. This is
Glad someone figured that out.
first spin.
Let-
This spin brought to you by Peacock. It lands on Spinner's Choice.
Manager of the year. Bush.
So, Marvel?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, Marvel.
All right, Nick, will you please go ahead and read Cabin 66 for questions in the category of Marvel?
Gladly, Cabin 66. Are you prepared for your questions in the category of Marvel?
Yep.
Your first question. Which Marvel film features a fight between future allies at a playground?
Daredevil.
Daredevil.
Yeah.
Daredevil.
say it.
Final answer.
That's correct for 2 points. Your second question. Who played Johnny Storm in Tim Story's Fantastic Four?
Chris Evans.
Chris Evans.
Yeah.
Chris Evans, final answer.
That's correct for 2 points. Your third question. In Kingsman, the Golden Circle, which statesman agent can be seen entering the Kingsman tailor shop at the end of the film?
Channing Tatum is tequila, right? Like
Yeah.
80% sure it's
Yeah.
Channing
Yes.
Tatum. And I
Yeah,
think
tequila.
it's tequila. Tequila, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Your penultimate question. In Spider-Man 3, J. Jonah Jameson pays a young girl $100 for what?
Camera.
Camera, or is it the film?
No, it's the camera because it doesn't have film actually.
Okay. Just making sure.
Do you want to repeat just in case? I mean, no, because they don't put a price on the camera. Camera, final answer.
That is
Well,
correct for 2
they don't
points.
put a price on the film.
Camera for 2 points. All right, Kevin 66, your final question. In Men in Black 2, what specific type of establishment does Laura work at?
It's a pizza shop.
Pizza shop. Yeah.
So is that the word or is it pizzeria or whatever?
Pizza shop. Final answer.
That's correct. Points in a clean sweep of Mark.
All right, so they get their total up to 28. Is that what you have, Nick?
That's what I have, Tim.
All right, we're going to bring back the wheel, and we're going to bring in Mr. Meltzer. This spin is going to be brought to you by Nike. Thank you for sponsoring our show. And the spin lands on Jimmy B.
Oh, do you
Well,
want to
that,
spin
that,
again?
that last round escalated quickly.
Yeah,
I think you should spin again and
I
shoot
agree.
for.
Shoot for something better that we can
Yeah, I agree with that.
think we'll spin it.
Okay, this is what you're going to be stuck with. And it lands on Epic Adventures.
Oh, this could be an epic disaster. All right, let's see what happens.
Yeah, we'll do our best.
That's all we can do.
All right, I'll be giving you your questions in Epic Adventures. Are you ready?
Sure.
Your first question. Which Epic Adventures film features someone surviving a nuclear explosion at a testing site?
It's Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Refrigerators. Your next question.
Deadlined.
Who plays Hector Barbosa in the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise?
Jeffrey Rush.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, Jeffrey Rush. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
I'm just going to agree with everything Anthony says, and then he's going to say he's not confident still. It's crazy.
Your third question. Caspian is the prince of what group of people within Narnia in the Chronicles of Narnia? Prince Caspian.
The Telmarines.
There it is. Yep.
Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Your penultimate question. What do Indy, Willie, and Short Round use to survive the plane crash at the beginning of Temple of Doom?
They use a raft.
A life raft. Yeah,
Like a life raft.
Yeah.
Yeah, inflatable life raft. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 more points. And your final question in the category of epic adventures. In Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl, Jack is nearly publicly executed how before being saved by Will?
See, he's going to be hung.
I believe that's correct.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
You got, all right. He's going to be hung. Final answer.
Epic disaster. It was not, Nick. That's a clean sweep of the category. And with that, I have a score of 28-25. Is that what you have?
That's what I have, Tim.
Great game. Let's get into round number 3. How's it going to work?
Round number 3 is going to work like this. It is the betting round. We have 5 more questions in the realm of Fandom Fights. Once the players hear the category, they can choose who will take the question. The other player will have to take question 2. They can reset for questions 3 and 4, and teams can confer on the 5th and final question. Once they hear the category, they can bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points on the question. If they get the question correct, they will gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we have reached the end of the match. Teams, any questions? We get to round number 3.
No.
No.
Okay, go, Tim.
All right, the first category that you will be able to bet points on is Marvel. Let's get bets starting with the Enchiladas. Who's taking it and how much are you betting?
I'll attempt it for 2.
Okay, and Cabin, who's taking it for how much?
Me. For 2.
All right, your question in the category of Marvel. What type of radiation causes Bruce Banner to transform into the Hulk in 2003's Hulk?
In 2003's
Daddy
The Boys Season 3.
Daddy Day Camp. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Anthony. Let's go to you.
Gamma.
And David.
David, you made me write a word with 2 M's in a row. Gamma.
Gamma is correct. So 30-27, a very high scoring game. Alex, John have to take this next one. Nick, what's the category?
Category is Epic Adventures.
Let's get back starting with Alex.
2.
And John.
2.
All right, Nick, what's the question in Epic Adventures?
Your question is, which member of Thorin's company distracts the trolls long enough for Gandalf to kill them with the sunrise in an unexpected journey? The sunrise kills me as well.
I would be lying if I said that I've never taken Maggie or Ellie outside and gone, the sun. I can't. We'll take you off.
Oh, that's fair.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going to start with John
Bilbo.
and Alex.
Bilbo.
That is correct, Nick. 32-29. This is nasty. The next category, you can reset who takes it, and the category is horror icons.
I'm out.
Okay.
Don't even bring me in.
Let's get bets starting with the Enchiladas. Who's taking it? How much?
2.
I also like calling you the Enchiladas. Let's go to Cabin 66. Who's taking it and how much?
I'll take it for nuns.
All right. So if John hits this, it will be a 1-point game. If he misses, the game will be over and Cabin 66 will win. So your question in the category of horror icons is, what is the first name of Jason Voorhees' mother in the Friday the 13th series? This is a great match.
I had taquitos yesterday.
I fucking love taquitos.
They were very good.
Oh man. 5, 4, 3,
The
2,
end.
1. Pens down. Let's go to Alex, who bet 0,
Pamela?
and John.
Big Pamela. Yeah.
Pamela is correct. So 32-31. It's a 1-point game. David, Anthony have to take the next one. What's the category, Nick?
Category is Pixar.
Ugh.
All right, let's get bet starting with David
2.
and Anthony.
2.
All right, Nick, what's the question in the category of Pixar?
Question is, which Pixar film features a board game called Quests of Yore?
Shit.
I get what Joe meant.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
I
Data?
don't believe you.
Data?
No, Worf.
Oh, that's right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Guinan. Let's go to David
Onward.
and Anthony.
Let's keep going. Onward.
Onward is correct. 34-33. Nick, what's the points record?
More than this, thanks to Joe and David.
Oh, got it. All right.
Yeah, of course.
34-33. 1-point game. 1 question remaining. The category that the teams will be able to work together on is DC. Let's get bets, starting with the Enchiladas.
2.
All right, in cabin 66.
2.
All right, we are going to start with the Enchiladas. If they hit their question for 2 points, it'll send it over to cabin 66. If they miss, cabin 66 will win. So your question, Enchiladas, I will be giving you your question in the category of DC. Question 1, are you ready?
As I'm gonna get, yeah.
All right, your question is, who plays the villain Sinestro in Green Lantern?
It's Mark Strong.
Oh, you know what? That's right. Go ahead.
Mark Strong, final answer.
That is correct. For 2 points,
Jason, can you
35
guess wrong for once this time?
points. We're going to send it over now to cabin 66. Nick is going to ask them their question. If they hit it, they will win the match. If they miss it, the game will go to, is it them damn enchiladas?
It's them damn enchiladas.
Them damn enchiladas.
Them damn enchiladas.
All right. I need to know what to yell at the end.
Cabin 66. Your question in DC is as follows. Who plays Aisha in The Losers?
Zoe
Oh.
Saldana.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Don't forget
The
the
only
point.
girl in the whole cast.
Yeah, don't forget
Right.
the point.
Yeah, go ahead.
Zoe Saldana, final answer.
And your winners, cabin 66, Zoe Saldana is the correct answer. Nick, hell of a Fandom Fights debut match. That was awesome. A lot of fun.
Yeah, wild. I think we knew David and Alex were going to come in, and they, like I said, they've claimed they're taking it easy, but it takes time for that sort of knowledge to exit one's brain. So I knew they were going to come in and have a strong showing. What surprised me happily was them damn enchiladas, because a lot of teams come in either never having played Fandom before, or Anthony, who's just sort of finding his rhythm in Fandom, and they can absolutely whiff on a debut match. Now, I think if you put these two teams together and maybe at the championship level, it's a different story. But the fact of the matter is Anthony and John almost just beat a former 2-time teams champion and someone who's challenged for the team's belt themselves. So I think they have a bright career ahead of them. I'm excited to see them play again. But congratulations to Cabin 66.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's talk to the players now in the post-match interviews.
Them damn enchiladas. Real talk. Thoughts when you were coming into this? What chances, what odds did you give yourselves on coming away with the victory?
I won't take this away from Anthony. What odds did we have, Anthony?
Very low.
Okay.
Very, very low. Like minimal to 0. Maybe like a 1% if David's internet shot out and Alex was the only person that could play.
And then Alex had to replace David. Oh, it'd been crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty much the only way I thought we had a chance to win this.
Well, that's fair, but regardless, that's not what happened. You nearly defeated two very decorated players in the Realm of Fandom Fights team specifically. You played great. They were debut level questions, sure, but a lot of people miss debut level questions all the time. A 15-point round one, sweeping round two, nearly, or sweeping, if not nearly, sweeping round three. You guys played insane. I imagine this team was formed to be one of those teams that comes in and has fun and does whatever, but like, any thoughts on actually going for it now?
We love fun. If fun's on the table, we're going to treat it as serious fun. So, it might just accidentally get there. I mean, if things go our way, we'll score a ton of points. And if I actually start watching any of these movies, people are in a lot of fucking trouble. I tell you, look out.
True.
I'd agree, because you answered a lot of questions correct for someone who hasn't watched most of these movies. Anthony can't get 15 points by himself, so
That's true. I'm a
say,
little
Anthony,
annoyed
how
by
you
my
feeling?
sixth one though.
Anthony, how you feeling?
Fine, I'm good. Like, I was a little annoyed at the MI6. I thought about it. I was like, wait, is it that easy? And then I went the other way, and I think that might have been the only one I missed in round one. So I felt good. Epic Adventures was one I was scared of, but luckily in the Middle Earth, so that helps. But yeah, John did great. Like, he helped me out with the stuff in the middle, and then at the end, we didn't miss, and they just played. David and Alex are really, really good. They play for championships. When I saw you put us against them, I was like, cool, thanks. Debut match against two people that have been in this league for 5 years. That's awesome. But
yeah, when you ask me a word from a Wizarding World movie, it's like, I don't.
You were so close.
You were very close.
I know Latin, a little bit.
Jake, thoughts on this team's performance and who you think that would be a good match for them next?
Oh, I mean, I assume they're playing another 0-1 debut team, and I don't know who the debut teams are. But besides that, these guys killed it. I think it came down to, on John's part, the lack of experience in this game. I think it was that thin of a margin because, in round one. And then round 2 and 3, they didn't miss a question. So, and unfortunately, neither did the other team. And they basically played like the demigods that their team name is referencing because, yeah, their history in this game is well known. They're gonna be a team to watch for sure. I think I don't know what the debut teams are again, but I imagine they're one of the better ones. But these guys are great. I actually think that I'll be really interested to see what happens next for them because I really think they could. I don't know if they definitely don't think they're title level, but I think.
Oh no, I think so. Anthony's the
certainly does not. But in all seriousness, the way John preps for matches a lot of the time, if he puts in some work and watches fandom movies that aren't horror icons, this could actually be a really scary team.
I believe it, 100%. Them damn Enchiladas, congratulations on a match well played. You may not have come away with the win, but I think you can take away a win for sure. So congratulations. We'll see you next time. Cabin 66, this team, from my understanding, was formed because, pardon my bluntness of it, you two both said, fuck it, we're done. But we want to have
basically.
But as I said before, at the end of the day, you're a two-time teams champion. And Alex, you've challenged for the team's belt before. You're both very good players. And even if you want it to be bad this year, it's going to take some time for that to happen. It's going to take someone who is bad to get good. That information needs to travel one way or the other. And so coming in, I think no one's surprised that if you two didn't hold the team's record being overinflated because it was in sudden death, I think this probably would have been the new 3-pound team's record. Fantastic job. Again, debut level questions, but that trips a lot of people up, and you two both went 9 for 10 in round one and then didn't miss a question after that. This is one of the best team's debut performances we've ever seen. How are you feeling about it?
I am going to say one thing, just for John. I didn't wait a month just to lose to the Golden Himbo. And Alex gets it, and I know John gets it. Anyway, it's not that we want to be bad. You know what I mean? It's just, I didn't wake up today and say you know what? I'm going to suck at Fandom today. It's not I could if I wanted, I guess, probably. I don't know. But yeah, that will, to suck on purpose would mean I know the answer and don't write it on purpose, I guess. So that's still, it was really fun. Playing with Alex is always fun, and yeah, I like playing relaxed. And yeah, as you said, the knowledge is still there. Just as I said, I didn't look at the Quizlet for a while, and I thought it was going to be a big data question, but you put it at the end. So
Fair. Alex, you've been on multiple teams.
Yeah.
You've been on multiple teams in this league.
Thanks.
How do you feel about this one?
It's great. I think before I felt that like I had to prove myself in previous teams. I had to like try and carry or try and like overperform or try and, you know, like outwork Jack. And with David, it's a little bit different. It's just pure fun. And we both agreed, like, I don't know how far this team is gonna go, but it's gonna be wee the entire time. People will never hear like the conferring or like the point stuff in round 3. But it's just, do you want to? Yeah, okay. And that's fun. We're not trying to do like breakdowns of this stuff. It's just, ooh, I haven't hit one of those in a minute. Let's try it.
Yeah,
great. Well, you will be playing again. You've won your debut match. You'll be playing another debut team. Here are my options for you. You'll be playing either We're Mary Poppins, y'all. That is Brian Nussbaum and Eric Moreno, or Some Assembly Required, Albert Ware, Harma, and Jack Pinchuk. Joe, what's on this team's performance and who you think they'll be playing?
I mean,
okay.
David said it right. You don't just wake up in the morning and go, I'm going to be bad at Fandom. One question missed each between two of them is fantastic. And I said before, these guys have talent, and that doesn't go away. You know, David only missed a new question, something that's been added for this season. And Alex, well, he missed Bond, so we'll have words about that. But you're right, you won't see the behind-the-scenes stuff of me trying to manage and say, oh, you should take this, you're good at this, when either of them is like, nah, we'll take it, it's fine. That's going to be fun. That's going to be fun going on down the line. Some assembly required.
I mean, that sounds harder though. Like, you know, no disrespect.
Harder,
but yeah, it's yeah. Okay, sure. I mean, I know Alex loves beating up on Jack, so sure.
Whether I'll be doing it on the night because of time zones, behind the scenes, I do some management for some assembly required. So yeah, some assembly required, obviously.
Good stuff. All right. Well, I can't wait to see that match, whatever it may be, because this performance today definitely proved it'll be a good one. So congratulations on the win, and we'll see you next time. Cabin 66.
Second match today where it's ended with someone bringing up Jack Pinchuk. Nick, great match. Truly one of the most fun Fandom matches we've had in a hot second. Loved these players being here today, having a good time. That's what it's all about. So thank you to the players. Thank you to the managers. Thank you to Nick for writing the match. I have been Tim. We'll see you guys next time with another great match. Until then, bye-bye.